Hello everyone and welcome to episode 89 of the Wizard101 Let's Play series. Last episode I slayed some Hymens, and I am God. This episode I'm gonna just be vibing, you know, just going through the game. I'm in a lot of pain still. One thing I've realized over time, like, you know, Chrysalis is getting worse and worse for me the more I do it, but I realize now that it's like so bad that even the music is like, I actually hate the music now. Like, oh, I had a mark here, but the music is just going constantly and I like can't stop thinking about it, and it's kind of pissing me off, you know, like when you have a song stuck in your head and it just doesn't leave. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm not happy at all, but it's okay, we'll be fine, we'll get through this together. I think I'm like, oh, I have to defeat the Broodmother again. Okay, let my fire get 2 converts in this deck. Perfect, let's do this. The Broodmother. So, it looks like this episode is going to be, from what I've seen, a few defeat and collect quests, a few, yeah, right, we got a cheating boss, which is this one right now. We have 2 defeat and collect quests, an instant quest, which has a mob and then a boss, and then 3 more defeat and collects. So hopefully this will be, you know, just fine. I think it'll be just fine. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. Sorry, I need to stop reciting lyrics now. Do I get copyright strikes for reciting lyrics from the hit song, Mr. Brightside? Sorry, I wanted a drink. I'm thirsty. I actually woke up on time today. I woke up at 7 in the morning, and then I worked for like up until 12. Now I'm here, recording Wiz, exactly what I want to do. I took a shower. You might notice the wet hair and be like, Noah, why does your hair look like kind of weird? It's because it's wet, you know, like wet. So, have any of you, I'm curious, in the comments, how many of you, also like Harry Potter in relation to this game? Like, when I started playing this game, I also really liked Harry Potter, and I was really into the universe and everything. And I'm just curious, because I know that that's a decently common thing with this game, because it's like, yeah, magic, obviously you'd like Harry Potter. One thing I enjoyed is, I don't know how many of you followed J.K. Rowling, but J.K. Rowling, she doesn't ruin Harry Potter for me, but she makes it significantly worse, and it makes me really sad, like, you know, about that. Okay, I need to wait a round for this guy to be dead. Oh no, please don't use Earthquake. I just realized that thing's myth. If he uses Earthquake, I'm gonna be pissed. Should be fine though. But for those of you that don't know, J.K. Rowling's kind of like not a good person. She's a TERF, which means she doesn't like trans people, and that pisses me off beyond anything you can imagine. But in relation to that, also, fuck Supernova. In relation to that, something amazing happened, and I hope all of you witnessed it on Twitter, was J.K. Rowling accidentally posted an anti-TERF quote, or yeah, like an anti-TERF quote in response to a creature called the Ichabog. And I mean, if you haven't seen it, I want you all to go just like type in Ichabog, you'll see it. But yeah, it's fantastic. And basically, she made the best creature in the Harry Potter universe because it's an anti-turf, just god. I love him. I hope all of you can look him up and enjoy him as much as I did. I thought he was a fantastic addition to the Harry Potter universe. And, yeah, it's pretty solid. Now, back to Chrysalis. I hate Chrysalis. It's a bad world. Just blatantly. The longer I spend in it, the more my hatred grows. By the end of this, I will fall to the dark side and become Darth Vader. It's tragic, I know, but I'm sure you guys will get over it, you know? Okay. Can you please die? Does my fire have 2 weaknesses? He needs to stop with the weaknesses, bro. Oh no, he only has 1 weakness. Weakness sucks. Like, why? Why do you do this to me? The boss should be very dead, by the way. Like, very dead. Yes, goodbye. 55k. I salute you as you die. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So we only have 1 more boss this episode, which is pretty sick. You were swallowed. Whoa.
Quickly, use the moon's crown to
force
me to shed the Shadow Queen's skin.
Bro, she hot.
Spellbinder, the good you have.
Yeah. Okay, back to the Bastion now. I have a mark here, so that's perfect. What quest is this? Fix the moon, yeah, okay. So the defeat and collect quest is like 2 quests from now. Yes. Bastion. Throne room. There's a throne room? Who's the king? Oh, there is none. There's just a broken throne. That's tragic. Really tragic. Gluttonous blatter. Yeah. Did we just, like, intimidate a man into giving us something? Or, like, giving us information? I think that's what we just did. Pretty sure that's what we just did. We were like, hey, we beat this dude. And he was like, oh. Fuck. You know? We did well. We did well, boys. Well, indeed. I want that hair back. No, I pulled down too many hairs. Whatever. Whatever. So, we're close to leveling up. Close to being level 97, which is a big step in the right direction. It's progress. I'm making progress, and I enjoy it. Jump. Ah, God. See, the longer I go on, the more boring this world gets. I'm like, I'm not suffering so much as I'm just really bored. This isn't gonna be good. Am I gonna be caught here? I think I'm gonna be, like, caught here. Oh, I'm free. Alright. I don't know what I did. I just kind of, like, walked into him for no reason. It was tragic. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about Chrysalis and suffering. You know, I'm just bitching about Chrysalis like I usually do. Defeat 100-legger and collect. I didn't read how many. Oh, it's sick. Oh. That's just gross. That's not pleasant. Why would you do this? That's just not pleasant. Like, blatantly very unpleasant. Okay, they only have 3,500, which is good. Oh. My balance didn't get shit. Fine. Take a blade, I guess. Now die. Aha. Now that is satisfying. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined everything. I was just about to say, now that's satisfying, and point at the camera like this. But then you fucked it. You fucked it. Everything, you fucked it. Everything's wrong. I hate you. I hate you. This game. I hate this game. I'm pissed. Absolutely livid. How much health does he have? 1400? That, I can't do that in a one shot. No, no, no. No siree. Cannot do that. So, it looks like... So, at the rate we're going, I'm pretty sure it's going to take about 100 to 105 episodes, or not 105 episodes, but I'll be at episode 105 around when I'm done with Chrysalis. I should be anyway. This episode, we're going right up to the Moon Cliffs, like the part in Moon Cliffs where we get shadow magic. And then, after that, we have another episode, and then Fort Rakius, and then some more. Yeah, you guys will see when I've collected the things, and I'll be back. Alright, everyone, I am back. That took more battles than I wanted it to. I mean, it only took, like, one more than I wanted it to, or whatever. It was annoying, because I thought that since I collected 3 from the first battle, that it was, like, 100%. And it's probably near 100%. It's just, the second time I got, only got 2 of them, so I had to do another battle. I was not happy. And then, that isn't even to mention, like, see, I'm having so bad luck. Why do I have so many blades in my deck right now? That's a problem. See, I'm having so many issues with this because the last battle, I pip-failed on my balance. I then fizzled on my balance. He earthquaked me and removed the blade I had on. I was not happy. And it's just, there's a line, right? There's a line in Wiz where there's a game that's a good, fun game that can be a little bit stressful sometimes and is challenging. And then there's the Wiz like this, where it's tedious, it's annoying, it's bullcrap, like there's no reason for it. It's not hard as a fun, you know, challenge. It's hard for the sake of being hard. And I don't agree with it in the slightest. And it annoys me a lot. Like, I don't enjoy a lot of this. Like, once you get up to Azteca, I'm glad that Wiz reminded themselves how to make good worlds following Chrysalis. They listened to everyone's opinions. They were like, wow, no one really liked Chrysalis. I wonder why. They looked at it and they're like, wow, maybe it's because we were being challenging for the sake of being challenging, so let's change that. They changed that, and Polaris ended up being a really good world. Who could have guessed? Bosses' healths went down significantly, but they added cheats to the boss, it added a new layer of strategy to the game, and it was fun. Mirage did something similar. They just increased the health again. It was kind of like a reset. Like, this is the health of the bosses right up until Chrysalis. It's actually more like this. And then they spiked it back down to here so that it's like around Avalon level health. And that was a good idea. Imperia, it started going up again. It isn't even that bad, though. I just think that Imperia is at a severe disadvantage because it's really hard to make a world that has the aesthetic of Chrysalis or Imperia a fun world. It's dark, it's bleak, it's barren, and it's just, like, in a lot of cases, it's really hard to make that into a fun setting. But, it is possible. I just don't think Wiz has succeeded at doing it yet. I think, they've tried, and they've certainly tried with Chrysalis and Imperia to make this bleak setting likable, but it's just not. Like, blatantly not, you know? Goliath Stinger. Kind of forgot that this was up here. Ah. Is this a dungeon? I think this is a dungeon, actually. Let me look. I've done the cheat, did the 2 defeat and collects. Yes, this is a dungeon indeed. Actually, I vaguely remember this dungeon. Why do I remember it? I don't remember. That's kind of funny, isn't it? I don't remember why I remember. I didn't look. How much XP? 156k. That's really nice. 3520. 3520. It makes more sense to blade my fire because the balance one will resist my balance, obviously. Yeah. See, that's why I bladed my fire. Fun.
You are not?
No, I'm not a child shadow. Yeah, shadow child. I'm not one of those.
You untangle the body from the web and
Hiss. It just hissed at me, bro. It was like hiss, and I was sad. I don't like it when things hiss at me. Reminds me of furries, and I get scared. All right, boss deck. Fire boss deck. Take out the converts. Perfect. Atlatch Lang. Excuse me? Excuse me? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Let's do this. Oh, it has shadow magic. That's interesting. Faint. What is this cheats? It says on here it's a minor cheat, so shouldn't be anything too bad. Also, these noises are bad. Stop it. It's the bats. It's the bats in the background. Why? Why would you do this to me, Kingsile? Kingsile, why? Put a plague on me. It's ice. It's ice. Come on, Kingsile. Like, this is not... No. Stop it. Not fun. Bad. Bad fun. Bad game. Stop. Let's do this. It's just, Chrysalis. I kind of want to continue my rant a little bit about what makes a good challenge. Because I feel like Wizard101 is not a good challenge in Chrysalis. I think the problem is with... Oh my god, that's 2 weaknesses. What's wrong with this game? See, this is just annoying. It's fair, but it's annoying. I think what's wrong with this game is that it's too static. And I feel like it makes sense for what they were going for to keep it so that the combat system was pretty, like, one-dimensional. It's just that the issue is that the one-dimensional combat system makes the game hard to hard to have a fun challenge. The issue is that in cases like this, it's like they beef up the boss's health, give it a cheat, and then that's already a decent challenge, right? So what they then do is they then decide, oh, I know, I'm gonna make what was I saying? I'm gonna make I'm gonna make them spam weaknesses at you, and then you're like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Because it's like, right, soloing this game, props to anyone who's done it, but it's nigh impossible. Like, once you get to Chrysalis levels, it's like soloing this game has gone from a challenge to just hell. It's not as fun. Can I? Yeah, I can normal balance blade my fire, and let's Rage Bull. If he, yeah, okay, he didn't summon another minion. If he did, I would have been pissed. But it's just the issue with the game is that it's too one-dimensional. That's the major issue. Honestly, they should have kept the old crit system. I think with what they did, what happened was, for those of you that don't know, is they were getting to a point where this game, everything is elevated, which is a problem. It's like inflation with money almost, as it just keeps rising and rising and rising. So you look at, for example, fire can get up to like 180 health or 180 damage right now, like Storm can too. And the problem with that is that that means that they need to inflate the enemy's health or their resist or their challenge to match that. And then to match their increased challenge, they need to then raise the wizards, because the challenge has to keep increasing as the world goes on. So they have to raise the stats of the wizard, and it's just a cycle. So what happened is critical got to the point at level 100 where it was, I think everyone had like 80% crit. Especially with the what's it called gear? The Malastare gear. It added more crit. And the problem with that is everyone was critting. So Wiz was like, oh, I know how I'll solve the problem. I'll just do a hard reset. Basically what they did is they made it so that, like, for example, right now I have one, okay, yeah, it's because I think I reached Chrysalis. I now have a 1% chance to crit. Before, I think I had a 8% chance to crit. So it just shows you how much they nerfed it. And the problem with that is they did the same thing for crit block. They should not have done the same thing for crit block. It's ridiculous. Because the mobs in this game still have something similar to the old crit system, where they have a decent amount of chance to crit. Which means the enemies have a decent amount of chance to crit. You don't have a decent amount of chance to block. And to get a high block rating, you need to sacrifice a bunch of damage and crit to do so. Same with if you want... do I really not have the last wood unlocked as a teleport? Whatever, I can go to Moon Cliffs. But if you think about it, it's just a major issue, because this game, honestly, in my opinion, shouldn't be min-maxing stats, which is what it is. If you want to get that 180 damage I was talking about, you need to sacrifice crit rating, like your block is going to be nothing, armor piercing is going to be low, resist is probably going to be a bit low, accuracy might not be 100%, power pip isn't going to be 100%, and I feel like that's an issue, because it should be so that it's like universally good. For example, my fire right now, he has 147 damage, but he doesn't have good crit. His crit's 495. His block is only 170. Power pip isn't 100% chance. It's just a bunch of... It's an issue that King's Isle raised when they made this game into a game of numbers and inflation rather than strategy. Okay, this is going to be the end of my rant, because I've been ranting now for like 5 minutes, probably, about why this system is shit. But hopefully you glean something out of that. I hope King's Isle recognizes what they're doing and they fix it. They kind of did back in the end of Chrysalis, because they were like, oh, we need to fix this. Oh, I know. We'll make it so that we'll just do a hard reset, you know, of crit. But the problem with that is that they broke the system. Also, can I... Here, wait. I want to unlock this teleporter real quick. There we go. Because I would very much enjoy it if I could teleport to the last wood without having to fucking walk 100 million feet. Yeah, that's the end of my rant. Hope you enjoyed my rant. I'm level 97 though, boys. That's fun. That's fun indeed. Why is there 2 blue razors here? Why is there 2? There's two blue razors here. Like, what's the purpose? Why have you done this? Yeah, so back to doing quests in Chrysalis. I'm pretty sure I'm decently close to being done, right? Yeah, I have this quest, which is defeat and collect, another defeat and collect, and then talk, and then I have a final defeat and collect quest. then that's the end of this. So, luckily this episode wasn't too bad today. I wasn't really in the mood to record today, but I recorded anyway, because I don't want to miss an upload day. I'm hoping that I can, just get a streak in. I've reached a total of 200 uploaded videos, I think, yesterday or the day before, which is insane, because that means that, yeah, it's 200 uploaded videos is a lot. It's more than a lot of people have, And so this should be 202 or 201. I don't know. I haven't checked, but yeah. So it's 89 of the Wiz series, right? Yeah. I had to make more thumbnails the other day, because if you don't know, because they're all the same thumbnail for the sake of a theme, and so that they're easy to see, like that they're all part of the same thing. So, God, why do I keep having to... I have to keep defeating these flame legs, and I'm not happy about it, because the flame legs are really annoying, because they're mixed in with blood hornets, and it's like, I can't... Why? Why would you do this to me? Like, if there's one thing I want King's Isle to do, it's consolidate enemies so that they're not like this. Also, why is there 900 blood hornets? The other day when I was trying to fight blood hornets, there was a ton of flame legs and no blood hornets. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, King's Isle? Why? Okay, why is there so many blood hornets? Can I go like this? No. God, this is bad. What if I do this? Nope, it's a blood hornet. Whatever. I have to get a blood hornet into a battle. It's annoying, but I have to. Did I get it? No, I got another blood hornet. I hate this game so much. Like, it pisses me the fuck off. Like, why is it that King's Isle decided, oh yeah, let's just mix the enemies in together? It's the most logical thing, obviously, to make it just that much more tedious in this world, beyond what it already is, Such a smart idea on their part. Like, listen, if there's a dev watching this, fuck you. Alright? First off, fuck you. Second off, I respect the work you've done. Just please, like, make more logical decisions when it comes to making this game. Like, mixing in these enemies sucks. The battle system right now is, like, not the best. It's certainly, I think, better than it was. It was getting... I do partly agree with what they did to the crit system, because they had it so that it was inflated beyond belief, and to cut inflation you need to cut a system, and that's what they did. They fixed it largely, but they ruined another system. Great, fantastic. Now what they're doing, and they have a problem with, here's another thing that they've messed up with the combat system, is shadow magic. Now, shadow magic, in my opinion, is a really good addition. I think a lot of people like it. But the issue with what they've done is that they've made it so shadow pips are a lot more rare than normal pips, or power pips. So, for example, my fire has a 9% chance of getting a shadow pip, which means it could take me 10 rounds to even get one, theoretically. Now, the problem with that is that the new shadow spells cost shadow pips. And, okay, I mean, that doesn't mention the fact that the shadow spells are a little bit too powerful, in my opinion. They do too much damage. But, like, if you look at it, realistically, they're gonna hit a limit. They already have. They have the one shadow pip spells, but then what are you gonna do? You're gonna make a 2 shadow pip spells that no one's ever gonna use, because getting 2 shadow pips is, like, almost next to impossible. Like, not to mention the fact that the normal shadow spells that aren't the, like, shadow enhanced normal spells are basically, like, not useful at all. Shadow Strike is good because it gives the plus 50% pierce, but it's basically, like, unless you know the enemy's gonna have a shield, that's pointless. Also, the fact that I didn't collect that pisses me off again. I'll be back. Just give me a little bit. Alright, I'm back. I collected the thing, and my suffering is over. I've been ranting too much, I can tell, because my voice is a little bit sore. That's how I usually know that I've been ranting too much. Either that or screaming too much, and I haven't really been screaming, I've just been ranting. It's just a major problem. This game isn't as fun as it used to be. It's not even like I'm angry, it's just I'm disappointed. Like, I wish that I could experience the same, like, you know, joy that I experienced when I was playing this game when I was, like, 12. It'd be nice. I mean, I guess that's why it's a kid's game, right? You can't expect a kid's game to last forever. It's just, you know, it's really disappointing. Now I have a... Okay, first off, can I please consolidate my deck a little bit? There we go. Now I need to defeat Night Flames and collect 5. Defeating and collecting 5 is really annoying. It's like... It's just not, you know? No. It's just no. Yeah, so I'm gonna call this Wizard101, but I rant. I'm not going to actually, but that would be an apt title for what just happened in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, so let's defeat some Night Flames, shall we? It's a bit annoying that they're fire, but what can you do, right? I don't think it's the biggest issue. They only have 3,600 health. So it could be worse. Let's see how I do. I should have less problems now that I don't have 4 balance blades in my deck. I mean, I still only do 1030 damage, which is, you know, not good. I wish... I need to get some more gear. Hopefully once I have the Malistaire gear, things will start looking up again. I will be attempting to get that, you know, once I hit level 100. I don't like farming in this game because I just don't find it fun anymore. Like, it used to be fun, like, you know, do some things. Will I get the gear? Will I not get the gear? I mean, it was never, like, fun, but it was certainly a lot more fun now. Like, now it's like, oh god, I have to play Wizard101 for, you know, multiple hours to farm for this gear, and it's like, you know, like, that's why I still have yet, like, despite being 7 levels ahead, or not 7 levels ahead, but despite the fact that I reached level 90, like, probably about 10 episodes ago now, I still have yet to farm for the Alpha and Omega Ring and the Blade of Fell Titan, just because I haven't been fucked to. Like, it's like, I could farm for it, but why would I? Like, the Alpha and Omega Ring is probably more important than the Blade of Fell Titan, because you get more Athames later anyway. You get Athames with, Morganth, you can't see my fingers, but Morganth, you get it with, the person in Darkmoor. Like, I had 0 out of 5, but you collect it, you know, there's more Athames in this game than the Blade of Fell Titan. The Alpha and Omega Ring, however, there is not another, as according to my knowledge, there isn't another, like, better ring for a while. I think it's actually level 130 is the next best ring, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna see you guys when I've collected all of them, and then I'll end the episode after that. Hello, everyone, and, God, I, finished that. It took, like, I don't even know how many battles, probably 4 or 5. I've just been chilling. I accidentally froze my screen, I'm sorry. Just been, I had a weird glitch happen to me. That last battle, only 2 entered for some reason. And, like, it kept despawning the other enemies when they tried to enter, so I only had to kill 2 of them. And luckily I collected, you know, which was good. Also, I got E-freed a few times, which wasn't fun. And it's been too long. I think it's been 10 minutes since I paused the video. But, that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, hit the sub button, please hit the sub button. I'm trying to get to 275 by the end of June. We're well on our way at 262. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next episode. Have a fantastic day.